Rowserworld. All right. If you do this right, look, you can see what I'm talking about. You get what I'm saying? There's a there's a look around the eyes. There's a darkness around the eyes. So that's what we're looking for right here. Okay. We want to let me downsize that just a little bit. Okay. Let me see. So let me do this again. Okay. So you see it? So when we're looking at the eye shape, okay. So now what I'm gonna do here is I'm basically turning it up with my features. Grizz and norm, yes, yes. See what I'm saying? So now I'm looking at my eye shapes and I'm drawing a caricature based off of, I'm just reinventing the same shapes, doing something different. You know what I'm saying? So it's the same thing with when you're drawing live. You got to be thinking of the face like this. So you don't, to keep from drawing a portrait, practice on top of a face maybe, and then that will help you to be able to create your own little caricatures, right? All right, so let's revert that back. I'm gonna go back over here to where I was at. You know what? I know that guy had that face. Let me see. Maybe these faces would be bigger. Yeah, I think I'm gonna use this face instead. So I'll find somebody that I can use this on. I can use. I can actually use this guy right here. Let me see. Let's use this guy right here. Okay. All right. So watch here. What I'm gonna do. All right. So you can see my mask shape right there. All right. So I'm gonna do like this here. Hey, it's like this. Oh wait a minute. What the heck? Hey. Okay. Here we go. I'm gonna do like this. All right. Up. Wait a minute. I need to turn down the size of this pen. That's a huge. Okay. There we go. All right. Sorry about that. All right. So watch. Okay. Because I notice his eyebrows. I'm taking all of that into account here, right? So I'm going to get another sheet of paper and we'll just use him. I wanted to use a bigger model. Okay. All right. So let's say I'm doing this now. Watch this. I'm doing like this. Okay. So you can see here, I got my shape right now. All I'm going to do here is I'll come here. Okay. I'm simplifying the shapes down. So if I'm coming here, I might come over here. And so you see what I did right there? So let's back out so I can see the nose myself. And I'm going to use my black marker here and we're going to do our shape. So watch. You can see the shapes coming around the mask because you can see I got his eyebrows. And then here I have small shapes, right, that are separated from each other like so. Okay. You see what I'm saying? Here, here. And then what I'm doing is I might make it a little bit bigger, right? I might turn up my shape a little bit, right? Okay. And then I'll come down here to my mouth shape. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, that's what my mouth is basically doing. So I ain't gonna do too much thinking here. I'm just gonna do this. Watch this. I'll put my smile lines, right? Crisscross into the eyes, right? I'll come down. Boom, boom, right, boom, boom, right? Boom, boom. Okay? Boom, boom. Right? Just like that. Okay? So you can see how everything is rolling, right? Alright, let me see here. Let's look at it. So from here, all we have to do is just follow the dots. We got the cheek shapes right here, right? So what I do is I use the bottom of the eye as the top of my cheek shape. So literally, if I'll take another color here, and I'm looking at this shape here. As my cheek shape. So you see that? See, as a new artist or that they'll try to use this. See that little see this this little crease right here. They'll try to put that in there. You can still do it, but not like that. You know what I'm saying? Because what it you don't want to put that in there. You want to. I'm going to show you how you do it. So see if I'm looking. I'm using this as the top of my circle here. Okay, get what I'm saying? So now when I'm drawing, when I come off that line, I know where the side of my face is because I'm like imagining I'm coming out here, and I'm rounding everything off and coming into here. You get what I'm saying? That's what's teaching me how. That's what's showing me how to form my little face shape. You know what I'm saying? And now from here, you can kind of see where everything goes. I'll come up here to the points of my hair, right about here. All right. Let me see. So I'll come up to about right there. Excuse me. All right, so I'll put those here. Okay, and then I'll just do a round shape like that. See what I'm saying? And then I'll put my hair on top of that. I'll just put some little spiky hair. All right, and then over here, I'm gonna make another shape. Right? But I made my cheeks purposely the widest part of the face. So this is going to appear to be a little bit wider than this because in caricature you want to choose you want to put an uneven balance in the face a little bit to help it to make your picture more interesting. You know what I'm saying? All right, and then from here I'll just kind of connect my shapes. Okay. Okay. Just like that. Okay. Now, what we'll do here is we'll come over here and we'll add a next shape. So what I'll do normally, I'll come down here. Let me just downsize this a little bit, right? And I might say, okay, so say this was my. Let me switch colors here real quick. I want to use a blue shape. So let's say I did this right here. Okay. Now I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna make my neck a little bit smaller. You get what I'm saying? So it'll be a caricature, you know what I'm saying? So I might do something like that right there. Okay? I don't want it to be as big. I don't want it to be a portrait, right? So there you got it, right? Now we'll put our little mustache, right? Okay. Okay, now watch that little shape underneath the eye. Remember right here, we was talking about that little crease under the eye that makes it look a little older. Well, instead of making it go up like this, right? Okay, see, I'm gonna show you what that does. When you do it up, right? I'm just gonna do it up on one side, and the other way I'm gonna do it another way. Okay, so when you do it like this, okay. Now, that looks like it, but it makes the face look a little older, right? If you look at it, it does look like it. But now over here, what I'll do is I'll just kind of reinforce with my shape, right? So you get what I'm saying? Now it looks, I don't show the top line. I'll just do a reinforcing line to my cheek because really you have to think about what's happening. It's the cheek, and then what's happening is that this circle is overlapping. You get what I'm saying? Another shape. So the cheek shape is overtaking that shape is what I'm trying to express with my. If you can understand that, the cheek shape is literally overtaking the shape underneath it. So there's a shape. There's two shapes. There's a shape up top, which is the shape under that. That's the circle under the eye, right? Because this is outlining the eyeball, and then you got another shape, which is the cheek shape, which is overshadowing it. So when I draw, since this, like, naturally, if you think in layers, this is going to be the top shape, and then this shape will be overshadowed, and then you'll see my eye shape is fitting kind of over the top of it. But I don't even put that other line there. I'll just put the line of the eye. I'll just go with the shape. I just make one line. You get what I'm saying? So this way, it'll still look like him, and it takes a couple of years off. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't look, you know what I mean? So this is how I do it. All right. So anyway, that's caricature number 1. All right. Now, if you're drawing what your caricature and you're wondering about, well, how do I know what feature to draw, or how do I express a feature? You have to always remember that you're drawing based off of what a shape feels like. So if you look at that mouth shape, right? Look at his mouth. Look at the shape I drew to exaggerate what his mouth feels like. Let's do another one real quick. So anyway, that's drawing number 1. Okay. All right. So let's go to drawing number 2. And this one right here, we're gonna talk a little bit more about feelings. Feelings. Nothing more than feelings, right? We're gonna talk about feelings. All right. We all got it. So let's I guess we can save that. All right. All right. It looks funny. All right. So let's go somewhere. Let's do something with a okay, let's do this shape here. Let's go right above here. Okay, so we're gonna work with the misses up here. Okay. Now, once again, we're gonna come back with our mask shape, right? Okay, so we got a mask shape. We're gonna blow up. We're gonna go to her face, right? Now, what color I got selected here? I guess we can use red here. Okay. Hey, thank you, Miss Ebony. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for your generosity. I really appreciate you. Thank you. Hey, Miss Ebony. All right. All right. So let's go here to this shape here, and I see Josh real quick before I'll get to your question in just a minute here, Josh. So I just want to kind of stay on track what I'm thinking about. So this is going to be about drawing from what shapes feel like. Okay, everything, even this mask shape right here, is all based off of a feeling. So you gotta be in tune with the feeling of the person's face. What do you want them to be like? If you look at her picture, right? You know what I see? I see somebody that's kind of like, a little, she's a little, you know what I mean? So you can see one of those. I see how one of my eyebrows just kind of just go up a little bit like that, right? All right. So that's the same thing I would want to express with my picture. So instead of drawing, if you want to draw this literally, you can draw it literally. But wouldn't it look a little bit more interesting if we raise the eyebrow up a little bit, right? Wouldn't it look a little bit more interesting, right? And then we draw what the shapes feel like. Watch this. This is what it feels like. This is what it feels like. Okay. All right. So if we going off what it, you know what? I wish I should have did that in a different color, because this is running in with her face. So let me try. I should have picked a blue color. Let me do this. Let's go with this color. So we're going to pick what it feels like. Okay. 1. That's what it feels like. Okay. Okay. So that's what her face feels like. So if we come over here and we take what our shapes feel like, then we'll come over here and we'll start to draw those features. So let's go over here and we're going to draw what the shapes feel like. Okay. Okay. So now we have a blueprint for our face. Okay. So now what we'll do, watch this. See how I turned the eye up just a little bit? So now I'm going to do like this. I'm going to follow what I already drew. Right? I'm just doing a outline of the eyebrows, right? I'm going to do her eyes like this. 1, 2, easy shape. And a squeeze shaped over here because I squeezed it down over here. It's telling me to go ahead and squeeze those shapes in. So once again, this is how we're drawing from feeling, okay? Nothing more than feelings, right? You want to feel the caricature, okay? So here we go. Now, let's go ahead and put the eyes in there. Boom, boom, right? Boom, boom. All right, so we good. And some little eyelashes. Okay, look where we at. Now, we will come over here. If we want to, what we're going to do, we're just going to make a little circle around the end of the nose. We don't really need to do much and just put a little circle in the middle. And then we'll do this here. Boom. See that? All right. Now, what do we got next? We got the lip shape. So we'll come over here. Do the same thing here, right? Okay. And then I'm going to come over here. Add my chin shape. Now, remember I told you, this is the top of my cheek shape here. Okay, so here you can see that she has. Let's say I want to add that high. I want to put a high cheek in there. So I'm gonna come off the bottom of my eye. The bottom of my eye is gonna be the top of my circle shape. So let's go over here real quick, and we'll add some. We'll pick a color here. What color might go in there real good so that you guys can see? Let's go with a purple. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna do like this. And then I'm going to do like this. Okay. So if that's what I'm seeing, right, all I'm doing is I'm copying the outside curve of that shape. Okay. All right. Let's see here. So now I'm going to follow the outside curve and come into my shape. Okay, I'm going to follow that outside curve and come into my shape. Okay, keeping that shape. Now, this is the outside curve. It's way out there. You know what I'm saying? Because it doesn't have a definite fold in there. I really should have kept that line up there where I had it the first time. But either way. All right. So now from there, this is what I'll do. I'm going to go ahead and I'll go ahead and put my, watch. Can you see? See that? And then we'll come over here and we'll add our whole hair shape. If you want to learn, when you do the hair, you do the same thing. Watch. Okay, so all I'm doing is I'm transferring that data, right, back into my caricature. But I'm gonna lengthen her neck a little bit because I think that'll be fun, right? All right. I'm gonna come down here. I'm gonna lengthen the neck a little bit and drop all of this down here because I don't want to draw exactly what I'm seeing. You get what I'm saying? All right. So I'm gonna lengthen it and then I'll come down here. All right. And just by me changing this part of the body versus that part of the body, well, now I have a cartoon. So let's go ahead and add some eyelashes. We really don't need to get all the way into super details about the picture. Now, I'm going to show you something else here. Let's put those eyeballs in there, right? Now, with this, notice she has those little folds under the eye. You always want to go with the eye shape with a small line This way, it doesn't add age to the face. So go with the curve, don't go against it. Okay, make sure these shapes here are rounded. So you should see a roundness. That's how you know where to put these lines at, because you're thinking of this is the top of your circle. This is the you know what I'm saying, and it looks like it's doing like this. It's a circle, right? Okay, and then we add some lip shapes. Boom, and then we go boom, right? Okay, put some teeth in there. All right, and we add little eyelashes, and we got an easy little caricature right there, right? That's all we got to do. Okay, and then you can add your little, some little hairs in there or whatever, right? There you go. All right. Hey guys, if you'll give me just a moment, I need to take I need to go to I need to take a quick restroom intermission. I'll be right back. All right, guys, y'all, thank you for being patient with me. Okay, so that's pretty much a shape cartoon number 2. Once again, we're dealing with today feature placement, drawing from the emotion of the face, and today. Hey guys, I hope that you enjoyed that video tutorial. If you did, don't hesitate, guys, to go ahead and give us a like. Also, guys, don't forget to hit the subscribe button below and the notifications button. This way, when we put up new material, you'll be the first to know. If you have any questions about our markers or pens or paper, and you'd like to know where I get some of the materials that I use here on my art stream, there's a link in the description below, so you can go ahead and check that out as well. And also, guys, we'd like to welcome your questions and comments so that we can get some new ideas. It's always good to have new, fresh ideas for our next and upcoming videos. Oh, and don't forget to check out these 2 super cool videos right here. So guys, thanks again for your love and support of our channel. You guys be safe out there. And as always, guys, I wish you happy cartooning.